Hello everyone, this is Kevin, your entrepreneur, and if you are a trucker, Uber has new opportunities for you because they have officially launched, or is it relaunched, Uber Freight. Now, some of you may have actually seen me mention this service in another video and even point out that the app exists, but people didn't know what it was. Well, here's the thing. If you're a trucker, if you're a trucker contractor, or whatever the term is, I don't know, if you're an independent trucker, the terminology, I swear, I don't want to drive a truck for the record. But if you're a trucker, you can now pick up some extra business through Uber Freight. People can use the app and they can either call one on demand or they can schedule one in advance for them to move their stuff. And unlike most trucking jobs where you negotiate a fare, you will always know what the fare is and how much you'll get paid. I, for the record, do not know what that fare is. I'm sure you're getting paid more than 90 cents a mile, though. I am definitely sure of that. And Uber is super happy about this. They're bragging about it. They're saying, come on board. They even have a new hashtag when they tweeted it called driver focused. Because if there's one thing you will not hear about this announcement, it's autonomous driverless vehicles. Now, there are a few reasons for that, or a couple, I should say. A couple, sorry, my nose itched a little bit. The first is that, as I suspected, the truck that Otto designed, the driverless truck, probably looks a lot more like the Waymo patents than the car design, so they probably want to get that off the road as soon as possible. But, again, as I had pointed out, this is one industry that they could actually raise more capital investing in from businesses who would like to outsource their cargo shipping to driverless vehicles. So why are the driverless vehicles still off the road? Well, because this is some good publicity Uber could potentially be buying while working towards that driverless future. And you all know my skepticism of the driverless future, but I'm playing along as if it's going to work out the way Uber thinks it is. By doing this, they can say, we're creating more jobs. Not only that, we're creating more good-paying jobs, because I assume whatever the fare is, it's going to be a significant chunk. I'm assuming the return trip is going to be factored into the price of the Uber Freight app. But they can advertise that they've got jobs. They can advertise that there's an alternate way to ship your stuff if one of these companies that normally deliver your stuff isn't available. And, of course, they can use the information for networking. So they can start collecting networking information, building up clientele, people who like using the app, and then one day, hey, when these trucks are available, get rid of them. Get rid of the drivers. So a little bit of good and bad, I'm not going to lie. Now, since I personally don't think those driverless trucks are coming anytime soon, if they even come in the next 10, 15 years as a result of this lawsuit, well, this might not be a bad thing for truckers. They could get a little extra work and a little extra money, and that's what we're all here for. This would be a good way to make some extra money. And unlike driving a car, driving a truck does require a special license and special training, so they have to pay more. You can't just get anyone to do this. It's pretty much a fact. But yeah, for those who do it, just keep in the back of your mind, Uber will be collecting the data, they will be collecting the transaction information from you and your clients, and they will probably try to use it in the future for, you know, when they get back to designing driverless trucks. And they could probably, if they need another round of funding, and I think they do need another round of funding, this is a good place to get it. So it was funny, because I made that video, and in that video I quoted someone who said, Travis Kalanick would have to be a complete idiot to keep aiming for driverless trucks. And I explained, no, he'd have to be a complete idiot not to keep aiming for this business, because this is one of those businesses that actually could become profitable much sooner rather than later. Turns out, Travis Kalanick isn't a complete idiot. Or maybe he is, and maybe I'm just not very smart in this area as well. I don't know. But anyway, are there any truckers out there who watch this channel? That would be interesting. Hey, if you are a trucker and you do that for a living, What do you think of Uber Freight, and will you use it? And if you're not going to use it, why not? I would love to know. So comment below, like, favorite, share, subscribe. If any of you out there watching this in general like the videos I'm making, please consider becoming a Patreon or buying something from the Great Media Universe store. And as always, flame responsibly. Have a good one.